And the hard times will come from the good times. The hard times will come from success. The hard times will come from the money, and the mayhem follows.
I want to start with you, Mr. Wright. This is a family affair, for both of you guys. Your daughter is obviously an executive producer, and your son, Elijah, making his feature film debut, playing your son.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the catharsis you get to feel sharing the screen with him, but I'd love to know when you got to watch his solo scenes, how that made you feel as a parent.
No, I was very proud of him. Very proud of him. This isn't his first film. His first film was when he was 8 years old and could barely hold a camera, and he was directing films, and I had to audition for him. I got a part. I got a part. I did pretty well. But no, he's been curious about film and acting and music, for a long time, and so to get a chance.
Did he study? Has he studied?
He's studying. He's still studying. He's studying at Stella Adler now, and so he's trying to. He's at that age where it's only growth ahead of him, and he started in a great place. He got the role auditioning with this gentleman. I didn't even know he was going to be auditioning. He was up for another role. With the casting director who was working with Spike on our film. And I'm in rehearsal with Spike one day. He says, Elijah's reading with Denzel on Monday. Because the same casting director had sent tape of Elijah from this previous thing, and Spike saw it. He said, he's gonna audition with Denzel. I said, really? I said, okay. So he went in, that was Friday, he went in on a Monday.
Now, did you manage not to screw it up between the Friday and the Monday?
I did okay, I think.
I did okay.
I gave him a couple of space. No, I stayed out of it.
Okay.
And then I get a call. And this,
Go ahead.
This Denzel calls me, says, and it was around the time of the audition. I said, oh, okay.
I forgot.
And Denzel says, he did his best. But, maybe there'll be another day for him, but I don't think it's going to work out on this one. He did the best he could, but I don't think it's going to happen. I said, wait a minute, you're calling on his phone.
It all clearly worked out.
Clearly, he was in he was in his good graces then. But it's one thing to get the job, which he did, and then he when the cameras rolled on set, he did beautifully.
Yeah.
He did beautifully. Very proud of him.
And you two are so dynamic on screen together. I love this one particular scene where you're having a dialogue about the kidnapping that happened and the ransom money. And the big theme of this project, a line that really stuck out to me is, there's more to life than just making money. Mm-hmm. It's so easy to say before your entire net worth is on the line. Mm-hmm. There's a moment, Denzel, when David is looking at Paul and they're having that discourse, and he won't meet him in the eyes until the name Troy is uttered. What do you think a scene like that says about his value system?
Wait, man, now I've done a few movies and plays and things since. Who's who? Now Troy is
Troy is David's son.
And you asked me what now?
So you two are having your discourse back and forth.
Me and my son.
You and Paul.
And Paul.
David and Paul are going back and forth.
Okay.
And there's the moment where he won't look at him. He won't meet him in the eyes.
I won't look at him.
He doesn't want to give up the ransom money. But as
Highest
soon as
to lowest is the movie.
Yes.
I won't look at him. You think?
Correct.
Okay.
And as soon as Paul says the name Troy, that's when you lock eyes, because Troy is your son.
Okay.
And that's when the money aspect kind of fades and family comes first.
Right.
What do you think that says about his value system?
Man, I don't remember. What does it say about David King's value system?
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think it says about his value system?
I think that family comes first.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. I'd be remiss, Denzel, if I didn't ask you, there's a newspaper in this film where David is referred to as the Black Panther of the Bronx. And obviously, Ryan Coogler is writing a part for you in Black Panther 3. That discourse that you two have had, has it evolved since that first discussion?
Talking about me and
Ryan Coogler.
That's between me and Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we're looking forward to it. I'll wrap with this really quickly, guys. There's a line at the end of this film where it is uttered, can you handle the hard times that come during success? And I find that to be so prevalent because we always talk about the hard times getting to success, but there's a second mountain you have to climb after that. For you two as actors.
No. There's 10, 15, 20 more mountains after that. There's not a second mountain. There's about 50 more behind it. You heard what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, don't forget that.
Learn.
Everybody thinks there's just one. When you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud too. Eventually, good things grow out of that mud.
Learn, earn, return. I remember that.
No, most important thing, pray. I said when you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud. Good things eventually grow out of that mud. So learn to pray in all circumstances.
I think the film
You,
speaks to that.
you,
Yeah.
you,
Yes, sir.
You personally.
Yeah.
I think the film speaks to that too. Success is one thing, but sometimes the simpler things represent the real success. The simpler things. You know, we get caught up in all of the, you know, there's a lot of bells and whistles with this, but the things that ground us are the things that that make us truly, I think, happy. If we can achieve happiness. They're the most important things, the simplest things. Going back to what you said, you know, this idea of family, you know.
Can't buy that.
Can't buy it.
What is that? Insurance. That's Jake from State Farm.
Shout out to my fellas.